Arjuna gets Krishna and Duryodhana finds Shakuni. You know, in life, we often think that success depends on power, resources, or opportunities. But the story of the Mahabharata shows up something deeper. That success is often decided by who we choose to stand with us. Before the great war of Kurukshetra began, both Arjuna and Duryodhana went to seek support from Lord Krishna. Krishna gave them a choice. On one side was his entire army, the mighty Narayani Sena. On the other side was Krishna himself, unarmed, promising that he would not fight in the battle. Duryodhana immediately chose the army. To him, victory meant strength in numbers. More soldiers, more power, more chances to win. Arjuna, however, made a very different choice. He chose Krishna. At first glance, this might seem like a weak decision. Why would someone reject a powerful army and instead choose a person who would not even fight? Why? But Arjuna was not looking for power. He was looking for guidance. And that's where the real difference began. Duryodhana and had Shakuni by his side. A man who was intelligent, yes, but driven by revenge and manipulation. Shakuni knew how to play games, how to deceive, how to win situations temporarily. But he didn't stand for truth or righteousness. On the other hand, Arjuna had Krishna, a guide who stood for dharma, for clarity, for wisdom. Krishna didn't just support Arjuna, he elevated him. Now think about the battlefield. At one point, Arjuna breaks down. He looks at his own relatives, teachers, and loved ones standing on the opposite side. And he refuses to fight. This is the moment where most people would collapse. But Krishna steps in. He doesn't just motivate Arjuna with emotional words. He gives him perspective. He explains duty, purpose of life, and truth. That conversation becomes the Bhagavad Gita, one of the greatest sources of wisdom the world has ever known. And after that, Arjuna rises again, stronger, clearer, and more determined. Now compare this with Duryodhana. Despite having a massive army, despite having powerful warriors, he lacked one thing: true guidance. Shakuni kept feeding his ego. He never corrected him. He never showed him the right path. And in the end, that's what led to his downfall. So what does this mean for us? In our daily lives, we all face battles, not with weapons, but with decisions, challenges, and confusion. We all have choices. Not always between armies and warriors, but between the people we listen to, the influences we allow, and the guidance we follow, because the truth is simple. The people around you shape your thinking shapes your decision, and your decision shapes your destiny. If you surround yourself with people who only boost your ego, who tell you what you want to hear, you may feel strong in the moment, but you will make weak decisions. But if you have someone in your life like Krishna, someone who tells you the truth, who challenges you, who guides you with wisdom, then even in your weakest moment, you will find the strength to rise. So the real question is not how strong are you? How real question is who is guiding you? Because Arjuna didn't win just because he was a great warrior. He won because he chose the right guidance. And you know one thing? And Duryodhana didn't lose because he was weak. He lost because he chose the wrong influence. So guys, in your life, choose wisely. Choose guidance over power. Choose truth over comfort. Choose people who make you better, not just bigger. Because one right choice can change your entire destiny. Is it? Thank you so much.